Hello everyone and welcome back to Find the Wawas. Why am I walking? I I am not holding any key. I literally have to. Holy shit! What is going on? Okay, let's go to pragmatophobic purgatory. Because I want to try one of the terrifyings in here. Okay, the text is not even appearing. I know which terrifying I want to try because I just tried to record Mimic Wawa and I don't even know where to fucking start for this one. So dude, fucking spent 45 minutes trying to do this, and I feel like I was doing things for panophobia, Wawa. So I'm gonna try influence vegetation, Wawa, which is, I mean, it's definitely a terrifying in game because even without the fucking realm entry, I feel like it would still be terrifying. But that is this puzzle, and this puzzle, I mean, this is all that we have. So this looks this looks kind of easy. Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't look easy, but I don't know. Which column would you intersect if you followed right, starting from the lowest point? Zero if none. Um, Least to most grown is the digit order. Those other numbers don't exist here. Basie? Is that a fucking cipher of some sort? And we know base exists. Least to most grown is the digit order. I mean, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'd start with 5, then a 1, then 7, 2, no, 3, 4, 2, 8, 6. That is what we start with. I'm just gonna put this in a cipher that I just copied the wrong thing. I gotta press Control C. What are we doing? Control V this shit, dude. I don't think that's a fucking text message, dude. I think it's supposed to be some sort of base code. I mean, why would base be capitalized, you know? My fucking big head is in front of it. The other numbers don't exist here, basically. At least the most grown is a digit order. Which column would you intersect if you followed right, starting from the tile's lowest point? I mean, from 1, you'd intersect this one first. This is the tile's lowest point, you'd think. And then you'd intersect this one. You wouldn't intersect this one. You wouldn't intersect this one. You wouldn't intersect this one. You would intersect this one. You wouldn't this one, and you wouldn't this one. Oh, I know you would. You would intersect. You wouldn't intersect yourself, you think. Like I'm thinking, like maybe this is binary of some sort. Like that is a binary. The other numbers don't exist here. basically. I mean, it has something to do with that. A basey. What the fuck is a basey? There's no base one. Is there a what the fuck is a transition matrix? Let me check. I don't think that's it. Which column would you intersect if you followed right? Starting for this one, I mean, for this is the first one. Leave them. Okay, so let's try that. First one, you'd go one to the right, and then you'd get fucking intersected. For this one, this is two, you'd get intersected on the first one. For this one, you'd be intersected on the first one. For this one, you'd be intersected in the first one. For this one, you'd be intersected in the second one. For this one, you'd be intersected in one, two, four, but there ain't no four. That's the problem. For this one, you'd be one, two, three, four, five, six. And for this one, none. Um, uh, I mean, I feel like this is like mostly a logic puzzle, but I don't really see the logic right now. I mean, that felt like something. Which column would you intersect? For this one, you'd intersect six. For this one, you'd intersect two. For this one, you'd intersect eight. For this one, you'd intersect four. For this one, you'd intersect six. For this one, six. For this one, six. And for this one, zero. That is what we have. I'm gonna put this in as our identifier. Still gonna give T9 message. No, I don't think that's that. I think it's just some random base code. I'm not gonna lie. What type of bases do we have? We have base N, and that one is kind of. Um, why couldn't I fucking walk there? Which column would you intersect if you followed right, starting from the dial's lowest point? Least to most grown is to dig. Yeah, that is what I did. That is what I have. We need to figure out what we do with this. What do we do with this? How do we bring this to 0, 1, 2, or 3? Oh my god, I get pinged in Discord again. My fucking god. Why do the fucking pings have sound? Why does Discord do that sometimes, dude? Your numbers don't exist here, basically. What is going on? Feels like my mouse or keyboard just keeps disconnecting, but it's just I don't know how or why it's doing that, or I'm not feeling anything. Yeah, I guess this is just what we need to find. I feel like I'm like 50% done with the puzzle. I mean, I've done the easy part of the puzzle. We just need the other numbers don't exist here, basically. And Basie is base. Why am I, dude? I have literally closed Discord and I'm still getting notifications. Fuck off. Maybe basis. It can't be basic, because otherwise this C would be capitalized as well, I feel like. It's not going to be a transition matrix. I refuse to believe. Yeah, this is just no. Absolutely not. But that's the only fucking Gram-Schmidt orthonormalation. No. What am I looking at? What was base 26? No. What other bases do we have? We have base 26, we have base 36, we have base 64. Let's try to do 36. Let's do 64. What the fuck is that type of fucking thing? What is this? What is that? So all of this is wrong. I am still getting ping. I'm sorry for the fucking pings, dude. Like, oh my god. No, you don't get my. You mean you already have my fucking location. Fuck off. Basie. Abbreviation. Abbreviation. British Association of Ski Instructors. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Like maybe I thought well maybe it's a math term or something like that. But theorems don't exist here. Like six, you can divide six by three, you can divide six by two, you can divide six by one, and you can divide six by zero. Maybe they're just saying like, oh, the biggest number you can divide a fucking thing by or something like that. Maybe like that. That would give three. Yeah? Two, 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 three, 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 zero. Okay, that's wrong. What if it's three, one, two, two, three, 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 zero? No. I am misunderstanding this, I feel like. Okay, I just got confirmation that I was one off, like the final one is a zero, not a six, which I sort of guessed myself already because I mean the eight, if you just continue right, it just goes into nothing. Um, I just assumed that it would have looped, but it doesn't loop. But I still don't know what to do with this. I still don't understand what the basi means. What does the basi mean? Um, six, two, eight, four. These numbers just they feel so specific. I think it's just something really simple that I'm just not understanding. Um, like these numbers, I guess you can fit all of them in six, maybe. You can divide 6 by 3, 2, 1, and 0, so it's 3. No, that just doesn't make any sense. Um, those other numbers don't exist here, basically. Basis, math basis. What is basis? Linear algebra. So I don't like this. I don't like looking at this. I don't think this is a cipher. I think this has something to do with math that I just don't understand. I just don't get anything out of base C. Base C just doesn't give me anything. I have another idea. Let's just try this. Like six could be three, three. Two could be two. Eight could be three, three, two. Four could be three, one. Six, three, three. Six, three, three, and then zero, zero. I saw my hand come up and I was like, "Oh my God, did Wawa just appear?" But no, I got trolled by my own fucking character, dude. I'm glad I solved the first part, but I don't understand what base means, dude. Oh my God, I solved it. I fucking solved it. I think I solved it. I think I solved it. Base 4, or the quaternary system, is a mouse that only uses 4 digits, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit. Okay, now I just need a base 4 decoder, base 4 number converter. From base. Okay, now we need this to switch around. Okay, let's try to input this. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2. No! Wait, no, why is it? Okay, remove this. Remove this. I don't think this is the base 10 value. Um, to a base 4. AI overview, please. The numbers in base 10 is equals to in base 4. 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2. Right? Is this base 10? Is that what it just is? How to convert from base 10 to base 4? Base 4 converter. From base, it's just decimal to base 4. Enter number, convert. Result number 13 digits. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 0. Oh my God, I just had to use this fucking website. Oh, I feel so smart. Of course that ain't it. Of course that ain't it, dude. Of course that ain't it. That, okay, well, we have an Imgur link. Let's open up Imgur. Well, that feels good that I've solved the first part. Now I feel like I can solve anything, dude. Okay, I have Imgur open. Each color represents a different base. The largest of them is 36. For all, B mod 6 equals 0. Convert all of them to base 10. Someone messed with the letters by converting to numbers and vice versa. After getting your letters, form a word related to this Wawa only with those letters. Letters can repeat. FH. Okay, let's do this first. We know this is ASCII. This is a lot of information. Let's do ASCII first. Maybe this method of encryption will help later. Okay. Interesting. Each color represents a different base. The largest one is 36. For all, B mod 6 equals 0. After getting your letters, form a word related to this Wawa only. Okay, well we need to get letters from these. TD. C8 D underscore B1. What could this mean? The equation B mod 6 equals 6 means that B is an integer multiple of 6. In other words, when B is divided by 6, the remainder is exactly 0. So B is 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay. So this is either 6, 12, 24, 30, or 36. Base N con converter. I think I'm just gonna use this because this feels. We need a number though. FG. This is in B10. B1. I don't think I can enter a fucking number here, a letter here. It just doesn't work. We need from base something. Let's write base 6 to this. Base 12 to this. Base 18 to this. Base 24 to this. Base 30 to that. I mean, it just leaves one. I'm not understanding this, dude. Yeah, it's AZ it's A1Z26. Okay, so I mean that means that this one should be A then, right? Or maybe this is 21. What if I input 21 here? That gives 73. What is 73 in ASCII? I think we have a 73 here. What if we use base 30? 61. Base 24. Yeah, but just it just becomes lower. Let's do this one. This is 210. Base 6 from 210. Give 78. Okay, that's true. That sounds correct. That sounds correct. Okay. Okay. FH is um well the rest is just guessing, I feel like. FG, this is in base 10. Okay, FG is that is it's 6, 7. No, we have 6, 8. Could it be 80? Could it be 80? Wait, now I'm no, I'm just using his fucking multiplication of 6 again. 9 is 62. It has to be 9 or above. And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get the other ones. D is this was base 36. This was base 6 for all B. I think it is that. I think it is that. Wait, no, wait, I'm doing this wrong. From base 6 doesn't exist. From base 12, it says for all. I think it has to be 80. Okay, let's just continue from here. Um, FH is 68. That's what we did. We've done all the ones below, so let's try 38. 18, 12. Okay, well, 18 is so far the only logical answer. Let's try 24. I feel like we already have that number. Let's try 30. Too high. 18 is 62. We don't have 62 yet. 62 could be like A or something like that. Let me try that. No. Okay, well then it has to be 80. What is 67? 67 is C, so the lowest it can go is 65. The highest it can go is a little bit over 90, I feel like. No, yeah, the highest it can go is 90, I think. Let me try that. Yeah, 65 to 90 is all that it can be. 38. This is too high. Okay, let's skip that one up for now. D0, is that just 40? I would think that's just 40, but I don't know what the fucking underscore would mean. 24 is non-existent. 18, 72. Let's try that 72 in here. And then from 12, that's just too low again. Okay. TD is 204. 204. Let's try to use base 36 on this again. That's 84. And if we use 30, 9M. Okay, well then it's 36. We have all of this, and then we have another 80. That letters could repeat. We just have an I as a vowel. Wait, letters are numbers and numbers are letters. What? So B1 is not B1, it's not 21, it is 2A. What? 2A? That gives a Y. Well, that's from base 12. What is from base 6? Base 12 is a Y. Base 18 is 1A. Base 24 is 1M. Base 30 is 1Y. So it's just a Y. So the first one is, but it doesn't make any sense. After getting your letters, form a word related to this one. It literally, done. That means I'm just skipping this part. Maybe this method of encryption will help later. Yeah, this makes me think that I need digits like these, you know. Okay, A is 97 here, and Z is like 123, 122. Let's try it that way then, I guess. No, I'm gonna try this first. I'm just gonna do a Y for that one. FH, that is that's 68. 68 from 36 to base 10. To A. 34. 46. 24. 30 is 70. And 36 is 82. 70 is an F. Okay, let's just note it down. I don't know what to do. I think it's just not indicated enough, but we'll okay, well this is gonna be B10 is gonna be 2J. From 30 is 79. From 36 is 91. That should be too high. 30 is 79. 24 is 67. 79, 79, 67. Let's see what letters those are. Can you please give me the fucking results, please? Okay, well this is C. This is O, I think. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Okay, I had to open up a different website because Decode was just being a bitch. It is either C or O. That means a 70 is an F. We have C slash O. Um, that was that. FH is 68. Let's just put in 68 then and see what that does from 74. That is too high. 18 is still too high. 12, that could be 80. Has to be 80. And we established that is O, so that is P. That's definitely a P. It has to be a P. FG, this is in base 10. From base 10 to base 10, that is 6, 7. That is a C. That means that this is probably an O, because we already have 6, 7. C8, this is 3H. Let's try 3H. From 8. No, from 6. Doesn't matter at all. 12, too low. 18 is 71. 71, 89. 71, 89. G or Y? Okay. TD is 20 and then 4. Okay, that is way too high. Let's try 6 first. That is 76. Cannot be anything else realistically. Yeah, 76. So 76 is an L. And then we just need whatever this is. This is a D underscore. But what is underscore? Underscore 0. So 40. 12, 18 is 72. 72. That's an H. That probably means that this is a Y. Can we make a word with this? Make a word with the following letters. Letters can be repeated. Haha, poop. AI overview. Choppy. Related to this, wow. Uh, there's not really any good site, I think, to use this. No. Word generator. Letters, it says letters can repeat. All right, time to ask the Discord again. Okay, so I'm kind of surprised how good I'm actually doing on this because I only have one digit wrong, which means that is the Y, because the Y was either a G or a Y in my eyes. But now is the hard part. We need to find a word with this. Let's try this. I'm still not sure if the G or the Y is the wrong one. Give me a list of every word possible. 2 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters. Longer words. Coco loco. I don't think so. An informal word for a dog, a slang anatomical term, sticky vicious matter, an old dialect, a loose floppy movement or sound, a flowing large amount of water. Slang, a variation of spelling related chopping. I don't know if it's lowercase or uppercase. Chop. Is there going to be more after this? That's my question. I hope not. I hope this is the final bit of this Wawa. But I highly doubt it because it's a high terrifying. Full Lupolo poof. What is what is something to do with vegetation? Uh, what could the answer be? What is there a good website to use for this? Okay, well, I have found a website for this. We have longest word solver. Oh no, FOPCGLH. Find the biggest words. Oh, wait, a letter can be used multiple times. No, wait, fucking the code doesn't work right now. I don't know why the code doesn't work. Oh my god. The code is just fucking being a bitch. That's what it is, dude. Find words. 49 words found. Yeah, but I just want a fucking setting where I can. Okay, well, it does say coop. Fog, flop, flog, cop, coop, cool, coo, coho, cog, clop, clop, chop. Poo poo. Pop off, pop, poop, pool, pooch, pooch, Google. Oh my god. Let's try pooch. I mean, there's a reason they say it's fucking possible to have a plop. I think it's lowercase. I think they would do it lowercase. It doesn't say here, so I don't think it doesn't even matter, but let's try pool. Let's try pop off. I don't think so. Well, let's try poop. I don't think poop is going to be a code. Let's try pool. I'm just going to try all of them. Okay, I think I got it. I think I have the correct letters now. Every single time I noted it down on my notepad, and I it got me like two different letters again. The first time I only had one letter wrong, and apparently it was the F that was wrong, and I think it's gonna be an I because the second time I tried, I got an I, and the O changed it to an N. So if I have these letters, it gives me polycyclic or something like that, and that seems like or polyfilial or holy. Like there's a lot of words that have something to do with plants here. So I think one of them is gonna be correct here. Not polycyclic. What is polycyclic? I I don't really fucking. Okay, well let's try lipophilic. No. Chocoholic. Is that when you get drunk because of chocolate? What? Holophilia? Polyphilia? Holophilia? Poo poo? Cyclopic? Don't think that is also correct. I think I'm still wrong here. I don't know how, but lipophilic, polyphily. You think you'd use every single letter in the word, and this one uses every. This is the only one that uses every single letter in the word. What is polycyclic? What is that? A chemical molecule that has more than one chlorine. Okay, that has nothing to do with whatever this is. What is lipophilic? Fat loving. Okay. What is polyphylyl? What is this? A group of living things come from more than one ancestor. Jesus Christ. Holophylyl? I think that is just one from one thing, right? No, that's mono, probably. Yeah, one single common ancestor. See, poly. What the fuck is a polyol, dude? Polyol? Okay, I'm gonna double check everything again. Okay, I'm just fucking stupid. I see my mistake now. I just didn't. Okay, so what you have to do here, the fucking bases are in alphabetical order or in like color order. So red is base 6, this is base 12, this is base 18, this is base 24, this is base 30, and this is base 36. And I just realized that because I couldn't count earlier and I thought there were only 5 different bases. This gives L, this gives P, this gives H, this gives Y. For some reason, I translated this to 210 instead of BJ or like 2J. And same with this, I translated it to 21 instead of 2A, which is just kind of stupid in on my end. But apparently, it's just 82, and that's why I never found. Whoops. That's why I never found it. It's a fucking R. The final letter is a fucking R. Oh my God. Okay, so the I becomes an R. And then we have chlorophyll. Yep, that is something that has something to do with plants. And it still isn't the final puzzle. Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. Confused. Think of the formula A of the previous answer. Get the amount of each element from least to most. Attribute to attribute the elements to each instruction. Oh my God, how are we still not done? Okay, it seems like this is the final puzzle. Okay, well, I'm gonna see this all seems like abracadabra to me so far, but let's just open up the periodic table of elements. Periodic table cipher. We need mg. Mg is 12, and then 12 letters L. So we have L4. Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We know if what is H is 1, O is 8, C is 6, N is 7. So we have 1, 6, 7, 8, and 12. That's everything that we have. Attribute the elements to each instruction. Think of the formula A of the previous answer. Get the amount of each formula A, chlorophyll, formula A. Oh, oh, would you look at that? Get the amount of each element from least to most. Okay, so Mg is 1. Mg equals 1. N equals 4. O equals 5. C equals 55. And H equals 72. Okay, we have that. Least to most. Okay. So Mg is plus. I think this is going to be a massive math instruction. This is, yeah. So Mg is plus. N would be minus. O would be a bracket. I mean, it's a bracket. C is the bracket that way. And H is a dot. Um, let's go to algebra problem solver, I guess. But okay, well, but how is this gonna fucking, what is this gonna fucking do then? Do I grab these? So 12 times 12 times 12 plus 12 plus 12, so that's 48. 48 times 48, not 48. No, 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 no. 72. And then N minus. I think I'm fully misunderstanding this wrong, dude. I mean, I think I'm understanding the first bit, the first part right again. I am understanding these puzzles halfly, and that is pissing me off a little bit. Okay, I might be onto something. I feel like it's brain fuck because these are the same things that you use in brain fuck. Um, it's not reading it like this, but I think we need 4 times 6. That is, I can count. That is 24. I think we need 24 pluses first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then 3 times 3, that is 9 pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try to translate this. Please give me something. Please just give me something. Please just, oh my fucking god. Brain fuck decoder. Oh my god. Did I not, did I not assign them well enough? Dashed, that increments the pointer precision plus 1. That determine the pointer precision by 1. The code containing the 36 plus followed by 1 point displays a dollar symbol. ASCII 36. Example I4 4 plus 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 4 times D3 for what? What am I doing wrong? I thought I had it, dude. Every single time I think I have something and I'm just still wrong. Every single fucking time. Yeah, N is a fucking dash and an H is a fucking dot. Do we have to fucking put a space after every single dot? Is that what we need to do? Because I think a dot is like a fucking end of a fucking sequence. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, still. That doesn't give me anything, dude. It just gives a bunch of non-existent ASCII characters. Bruh. Okay, I just learned how brainfuck works, and I'm just gonna try to do it manually right now because decoders definitely don't work. So if we have like a string of like zeros, we start on the first one, and we start with 4 times 6. That is just 24 pluses. So that means that the first one is 24 minus the n, that is 23, and then we get an h, which is a dot, which is 23. So this is what we have right now. I'm just gonna do it like this, I guess. Now we're at 23. We do 3 times n, which is 3 lower, which is 20. Then the C is 1, move 1 over here. Then we have mg. We have 9 times mg, so this becomes 9 then. And then the h is a dot, which means we grab the I. So that is a 9. Well, I say 9, but I think we do W like A1, Z26 at the end. Then we do O. O goes the other way again, which is 20. Then we grab 20. Then we have C, which goes the other way again. C minus N becomes 8. Fuck, becomes 8. And that becomes an H, well, an eighth. And this translates to width so far, which might be correct. Then from this 8, we're still at the 8. We have minus, 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 which becomes a 5. And then we have an H, which becomes a 5. Then we have an O, which goes this way again. This becomes 18. So then we grab an 18. We're now all the way already over here. 18. Then we have a C, which moves us to 5 again. And N is 1 less, and then we have 4. So that brings us to WITHE. Withered. Oh, it is so easy when you understand. It is so easy when you understand. Oh my god. Inflorescence vegetation Wawa. And the only fucking help I needed were 2 confirmations. Oh my god, that feels so good. That feels so good. In my opinion, I kind of solved that like 98% legit. I only used a confirmation on the first puzzle to see if it looped or not, and that made me realize that it did not loop. And I took a confirmation here to see what letter was wrong, and then I just, at the end, I just realized, in my opinion, I just kind of fully solved this entire thing on my own. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so fucking good. Let's go. Oh my god, it took me so long to do. I think I've been on this Wawa for like almost 2 hours, dude. G fucking G. I'm gonna end the video right here. This has been way too long of a video. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one.